I truly believe that this is a very important video that any person that is thinking or planning to buy in the Costa del Sol this year should watch. As you know, we have a very global demand, a very demanded location. Plenty of people are willing to buy a property on the Costa del Sol, but I really need you to clarify a couple of things. This video is about the 3 things you need to know before investing in Spain. Hello everyone, greetings from the Costa del Sol. This is Santiago Realtor. As you might heard, we also have problems in Paradise. What is going on right now in the market is, I think there are a couple of things that you need to know. The first thing you need to know is about rentals. If you're planning to buy to rent, specifically Airbnb kind of rentals, there are a couple of situations we are having with the government. First of all, the local Spanish, they are suffering from massive touristic areas. It's more complicated in areas like Barcelona or Madrid, where they are eliminating hundreds of touristic licenses. But this problem is also coming to the Costa del Sol in the big cities. At the present moment in time, April 2025, the cities of Malaga and Fuengirola city are eliminating touristic license. In the case of Fuengirola, it's a much smaller city. They eliminated about 300 touristic licenses. The local Spanish city urban places are completely against the touristic licenses, and that could be an issue. The new regulation that started in the 4th of April is a national law that it's mandatory nowadays to get the touristic license, that the whole community, well, not the whole community, 3 out of 5 members of the community of owners in the building needs to expressly approve the touristic license in order to get it. So this is something that you might need to know if you're planning to rent your property when you're not here, or just investing to get passive income from rentals. You might need to understand the locations, which kind of areas are allowed to rent or not. The second topic that we are going to talk about today is about the Plusvalia tax. If you're planning to do a capital gain, or if you're willing to invest in a new development to sell it when it's ready, right? This kind of investment is very affected by Plusvalia. The buyers who buy for the first time on the Costa del Sol, that they are not sure about the location, they ended up selling before the first 5 years, because you want to be in another location, because you have new activities that you didn't know that even exist. Before the 5 year, you need to know that in Spain there is a tax called Plusvalia, which is affected in the moment when you sell. Plusvalia means added value that it's applied to the difference from when you buy to when you sell. And there's a specific formula in each municipality which is different, and I would like to put you an example of how much money you would need to pay. In the case of Marbella, let's put an example of 100,000 euros price of a property. Now, after 5 years, the value of this property is 124,000. Let's put that as an example, and you sell it before the 5 years, you need to pay a Plusvalia of 25.5% in Marbella area. All right, that's a total amount of 6,000 euros in taxes, but it's only based on the catastral value. All right. In general, for my experience with clients who pay this Plusvalia, normally never goes over 10,000. Even if you sell properties under, let's say, 500,000 euros, right? And even if you sell before the 5 years. The reason of that is because this Plusvalia tax is based on the catastral value, not on the market value or the price that you sell your home. So literally, you never go much higher than that. After 5 years, up to 10 years, instead of 25, it goes down to 20. Up to 15 years is 18.75, and over 20 years the amount is 18% if you keep it for 20 years. So there's honestly not much of a difference between 25 and 18. And again, it's not based on the market price that you sell it for, it's based on the catastral value, because it's literally something that you pay straight to the town hall. The third thing you need to know is about renovations and construction delayed. At the present moment in time, on the Costa del Sol, which is not a big region of Spain, we have a population up to 1.6 million in total. This is an area that the population grew about 15%. I have a specific video on my channel which I speak about locations, and you can check it over here to learn about locations on the Costa del Sol. We're having a global demand in a, let's say, relative small area of Spain. If you go for a new development, or rather you go to a resale is that you might have experienced delays in the completion, in the construction work. Normally depend on the developer, the staff they have, they could be on time, but there is I'm seeing a lot of projects which are delaying 3 to 6 months in delivering their homes because of the situation that we have plenty of work to do. When it comes to resales, most of the times when you buy a new home, which is second-hand of the previous owner, you always need to do some work inside, painting or changing the floor, doing some renovation in the kitchen or in the bathroom. I have my construction that I normally work with, and I know he's always busy. The good ones are always busy, so I might need most of the time wait about a month for him to be available and to book him in advance just to come to a house to make a bathroom or painting the wall. So if you take that in consideration, that you might have a bit delayed, and if you're planning to be in a rush and to do it just for next month to move in, I will ask you to reconsider it, because this is something which is affecting everybody right now. We have a lot of work, and the timing is something that you might need to take in consideration if you're willing to invest here. And this video is just a short summary. There are a lot of things you need to consider before investing in Spain. There are situations with the government, there are situations what's going on with when they remove the golden visa, legally, lawyers. Me as a realtor, I'm a local expert. I can help you to decide, and every case is different, right? Related to mortgage, related to contracts with new development, which developers are doing better or worse right now. So if you would like to have an online meeting with me, feel free to contact me in the link in the description so I can answer all your questions, okay? Bye then, see you in the next video.